Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Steve. And we are drinking our coffee.
I've already had a couple of cups, so I'm ahead of you.
Oh, I'm only allowed one cup a day, so
I get up early, four
yeah, you
four
get
o'clock,
one.
5 o'clock. I do my dumpster diving in the morning. Well, you want to know what I found today?
What did you find today? Oh yes,
A
let's
big box of unopened Ritz crackers
wow.
and a nice sized box of wheat thins.
Well, you know what? You and Belinda won't starve then.
Even if the food stamps run out, we got crackers.
Oh God. I mean, that is just crazy.
Oh, the things they throw away there, you wouldn't believe it.
Well,
I got
actually,
cactuses out. I showed you the cactuses, didn't I?
you did. Those cactuses are
They were
fantastic.
adorable, and they were marked $7.99 a piece, little cactuses. And I'm like, well, that's why they didn't sell.
Yeah, you go to the nursery and pick them up for a couple bucks. So.
Yeah, $2 or $3, and you get a nice little cactus at the nursery. So,
Right,
so
right,
whatever. Let's get down to the Ormus. I want to have your knowledge on substance Zenergy, Zenergy
right. So this energy. So you propose that we purchase one of the Zenergy bottles and split it in half, and it arrived last Friday, and I right there, because I brought a glass bottle with me, I cut it in half and closed it up and gave it to my UPS woman, and now have been, uh, my ignorance is now over, and silly me sent it parcel post by the U.S. mail, and unfortunately, Steve has not received his because the
And
U.S.
why is
government.
this? Is this because of the sequester cuts?
Yes, yes,
That's what the man at
and
the post office told you.
right. The first thing they did was they stopped Saturday mail service. They're not open on Saturdays, and there's no delivery on Saturdays. So actually, it was very brilliant. The first thing they did was cut off communication.
Well, you know
Um,
what? This is a primary duty of government. It isn't an option to have a post office.
I know it.
You
I
know,
know
it
it.
is a necessary thing to have a society. You have to be
Yes,
able to move things around.
right. But they don't want you, but not through the United
They
States
want you
Postal
they
Service.
want you to go to Walmart and buy it. They don't want you to go to some little rinky-dink outfit in Sedona, Arizona and mail it.
Well,
That would be a
that
home business and we can't allow that.
so yeah. So the bottom line is that Steve does not have his energy, and I have mine. So
You can give me some energy over Skype maybe.
yeah, really, really. So
I
I
think I
don't
think
want it.
I'm gonna like this stuff from what you tell me about it.
Yeah, and I don't know why. This is just me. Is that I do this all the time. So Saturday, it arrived last Friday, which I can't see your things on top of my date, so I don't know what date it was. But anyway, last Friday, today's the 26th, so 7 days ago, I picked it up, and on Saturday, as you know, I am trying to recover from um, a collapsed low back incident that I had starting in October, and I have been in serious pain, been in the hospital, serious pain.
But
So,
yesterday you were free for a long period.
yeah, so while I was talking to you on Saturday, you said, "Have you tried your Zenergy yet?" And I'm like, "No." So I did 3 drops Saturday night and 3 drops Sunday morning. And by Sunday afternoon, my pain was significantly diminished.
Wow, that's
And
fantastic.
as the week progressed, the back pain slowly just started getting smaller a smaller area, everything attached to it, which is a lot, got better. And yesterday, I had a period of about 4 hours in the afternoon to early evening, actually, to when I went to bed. So it actually was kind of like 2 periods of 4 hours, so almost 8 hours yesterday. I had no pain whatsoever.
And you have fibromyalgia, right?
I have fibromyalgia, but what I have is degenerative disc disease, which everybody gets. Everybody has degenerative disc disease if they live to a certain age. It's a part of aging. And my discs are degenerating. I mean, they're falling apart, and I've already had one back.
I said to a young man yesterday, I said, youth is wasted on the young. I said, you know what that means? And he didn't know what it meant. You know what it means. Youth is wasted on the young.
Yes, absolutely.
It means it means you don't understand what it is until you get older and lose it. Then you know what it is.
Yeah, you gain wisdom. That's about the only thing. In fact, and then yesterday I had a follow up with my dermatologist, and this is interesting. She gave me an all clear on that rash that I've been fighting for 4 months, and she looked at it. She went. She was surprised. She was like, "This is completely gone." I forgot about that, Steve.
What was that? The rash?
The rash that I've been fighting for 4 months.
Where is it? Where was it?
It's in my pelvic area.
Oh, it must have been annoying.
Well, that's part of the reason why my back was so bad, is because I'm trying to slather all these different creams and.
So since you started taking the Ormus, the rash went away.
Yeah, it was improving, but because of this tumor thing where they think I'm in this closed loop and my lymphatic system's backed up and into my pelvis because I'm having other problems, I wasn't expecting the rash to go away, and she's been frustrated because it wouldn't go away.
You tried salves and creams and stuff.
Yeah. They work on, and she did a biopsy, and it was just a dermatitis of. But we could never find the reason for it. You know, she said it's your soap or your laundry soap or, whatever. And
she thought it was an allergic reaction.
Yeah, she thought it was an allergic reaction, and I wasn't convinced of that. I thought it was more having to do with this tumor, and she never when I talked to her.
They must think you're a psycho job.
I can assure you that it's more than they think.
They have a whole file on you.
Yeah, it's been decided. I have been dismissed by so many doctors. It's just like.
Once you start costing the insurance company money, they're going to make you crazy.
Yeah, no, it's just, I mean, and especially because I will tell, I always go with an open mind to doctors, but it is amazing what fools they are. I mean, the very first visit, I know who they are. It's like, and I usually, a lot of times I just don't go back. I'm a one and out. I'm like, I'm never seeing this. I'm not going to ever see this doctor again. So anyway.
So that went away, and your pain went away, and what else? You had good bowel movements.
Oh, and the good bowel movements. But I just want to say that this morning, however, after having such a good day, as I had a rough morning so far. Literally, my back is it's a little tough today. Nothing like it was. Not shrieking, crying pain. Obviously, I'm talking to you, but it's back, and I mean, like right now, I just shifted, and I can feel it deep in my left hip. But it's tolerable. But then the other thing that happened is I'm constipated because I don't have a thyroid, and I have thyroid disease for low thyroid. So I've always had to really work at.
Well, you've had your thyroid removed, right?
Yeah, I had to have it removed.
So that's different than just being low on thyroid. You got 0.
Yeah, well, thyroiditis, which is an autoimmune disease. And then I was having trouble breathing and swallowing food, and I couldn't explain it. I kept saying to the doctors, it's not like I'm vomiting food, it's like the food just kind of just rolls back out of my mouth. And I have the chart notes from this doctor, and he's like, she's nuts, right? But what had happened is your thyroid is like a butterfly.
Yeah.
And two on one side had wrapped around my breathing tube and was closing down my breathing tube, so I wasn't getting air. And the other one of the wings had folded over and had gone across my esophagus for food. And so the food was being stopped by this wing of the thyroid going across my throat. And literally the food would just get stuck in my throat and it just come back up.
But the point is, you've lost your thyroid, so that could be affecting your health in a number of different ways.
So I have constipation, plus I am on pain medication, and it's they bumped me up to narcotics. In October when this back went out, so I'm on narcotics now.
So how impressed are you with Zenergy? You got a couple minutes left on this recording.
Well, on Tuesday, after taking it, I've been taking 3 drops every morning and evening, so 6 drops a day. And I knew I was constipated because I needed to have bowel movement. It's been 4 days, and I've been told not to go past 2. And I was being a little sloppy with my bowel program, and I suddenly had to go to the bathroom Tuesday evening, and I had 7 bowel movements in a half hour. And
that's incredible. That's incredible.
It was incredible. It was just incredible. I didn't have any diarrhea attached to it. There was no sickness or feeling bad.
Well, anyone who has constipation knows the relief of that feeling.
Yeah, it was astonishing. That's all there is to it. Now here it is, and then so I went from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today's Friday again. 3 days, and this morning I had a bowel movement again. So
was it normal?
No, it was normal. I'm fine. I'm doing great.
Well, that's good. You have 2 minutes left on this recording, Kathy. Anything else you want to say about Zenergy or Ormus?
Well, I have the ingredients. The ingredients are the white powdered gold, iridium, platinum, palladium, and radium.
And they're monatomic, right?
Correct.
I don't know what that means, and I don't even know if that's true. I think there's a lot of story going on with this stuff, but I do think it does things for you.
They have an M and a dash.
Monatomic.
Each one. Yeah, that's what
Yeah, it means a single atom, but usually they're in clusters, so they're not clustered, they're single atoms, supposedly.
And isn't that to make them food?
Well, then they can go attach themselves to the end of the DNA and somehow do magic.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was to make them food safe.
So supposedly these gold molecules or whatever is in there is going to the end of the DNA on your genes and the double helix, and it's doing something there. In other words, it's giving us some kind of life.
And lastly, and you were the first person to tell me, and my husband agrees, I have sharpened up
I think so. I do think so.
Yeah, the fogginess in my brain and my speaking and my thoughts and everything.
Well, that sounds like a good testimonial. We should put this on YouTube. What do you think?
Well, yeah, I think we should. Let's share Zenergy.
Share the wisdom. Share the wisdom, right?
Wisdom of Zenergy with YouTube, and they can hear about my bowel movements.
And if they want to get in touch with you, they go to kathy.nodes.org, right?
That's right, kathy.nodes.org. And I used a meta search last night. I needed to find Zenergy, and I found it. I hit the meta search, and I typed in Zenergy, and the
meta links work.
To the website.
Meta links work. bm.nodes.org. We got 3 seconds left. Say goodbye.